All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, Jason. This is RJ. I am, of course, with Williams Efurd Digital Processors. Wanted to go ahead and go over with you the cost savings analysis that we were able to complete on the iHit Print merchant processing activity and charges that are being incurred or charged to you by QuickBooks Online. So I want to go ahead and let you know that there were two different options and two different programs that we were able to find for you to choose from where you can have different savings points that you can enjoy with Williams Eford. And the first one here is a savings point of 2.77% in annual savings over your current charges. It's called an Interchange Plus program. Option number B or savings point B is 96, yes, 96.5% savings on top versus who you're currently using right now, of course, QuickBooks Online. It's called a cash discount surcharge program, is what that is essentially called. And we're going to go over both of those with you right now and let you know how that cost savings analysis breaks everything down. Maverick Bank did do this cost savings analysis for me on my behalf. And what they simply did is they took the information from the merchant processing statement that you sent over to us and just plugged in all the different rates. And we went ahead and did a comparison. And we'll go over that right now. So your current rates, as you can see, they're charging you two different, or actually three different rates. The card swipe rate, you don't do too much card swipe transactions. So it's 2.4% on that particular end. The majority of your particular transactions are either e-invoiced or they are keyed in. So basically, you're either sending an invoice out and they're just clicking the button and paying that 2.9% plus 25 cents, or they are going ahead and just keying in their credit card information and they're paying slightly higher for that. Well, not slightly higher, that's a pretty big disparity. You're paying 3.4% um, of the total sale plus 25 cents per transaction. Option A, again, we call it an interchange plus rate, and we call it because it does have 2 points, an interchange and a plus. The interchange rate is always going to be the pass-through rate that comes over and set and established by Visa and MasterCard and passed over to us or passed through to us, us being the merchant or acquiring bank and their partner, which is me, Williams Eford. 1.9% is the interchange rate for card not present transactions coming over from MasterCard and Visa. The plus in Interchange Plus is basically our markup for rendering the services between us and the merchant bank, and that is 0.80 of that rate. So it comes out to a total of 2.7% of the transaction plus 20 cents versus the 25 cents per transaction that you're currently paying. So as you can see here, there is no difference or disparity in whether or not it's an e-invoice, whether you invoice them or they're keying in their credit card information. It's still going to be 2.7% plus 20 cents, and we're not charging you more if they key that in. As far as if they're using their bank routing number and account number or an ACH transaction or an e-check, you're currently paying 1% on those transactions flat. We have found some cost savings analysis to where we can go ahead and offer you those ACH transactions at 0.8%, so a 20% savings there. Okay, so basically, if you break that down in dollars and cents, as you can see, that pass-through rate that comes along is 371.85 that we would be charging you, plus our markup of 171.26 plus our $19.99 merchant account access fee brings you a grand total for the month in charges of $563.10. That is a savings of almost $68 with an effective rate of 2.84%. And so that saves you over the effective rate that we're able to confirm and verify from the statement. We calculated it was also 3.18% of an effective rate. So your savings for the year is going to be again $815.63. Okay, plus the not plus, but that comes out to 10.77% savings over what you're currently paying annually with QuickBooks Online. And there you can see at the bottom the 3-year savings is nearly $2,500. Option B that you can choose from that'll save you the 96.5% over your current fees or charges with QuickBooks Online is called a cash discount program. And the best way that I can explain this to you, Jason, is to let you know or have you recall if you go into some convenience stores and you pay with your debit or credit card, you might notice that they might charge you anywhere between 50 cents to $1 to use that credit or debit card to pay for your soda and chips. Okay, um, and if you pay in cash, of course, you don't pay the extra. It's the same premise here, except with a cash discount surcharge program. This is actually approved by the card brands and federal and state government in order for us to do, because it actually gives a clear-cut option to the customer as to what modality they wish to pay. We encourage, or the convenience store could, in that case, I won't even use that example. Where our particular case, they could either use a credit or debit card, and in that particular case, if they use the credit or debit card with their transaction, on the payment page, they'll see something, a message that looks something like this. It'll let them know that there will be a 4% non-cash adjustment on all card transactions should they use a credit or debit card to pay for their services, their printing services. The reason why it's set at 4% is because we feel 4% would cover all the possible interchange rates that might be passed through from the card brands. 4% because American Express, we've seen some pass-through rates come over that have been as high as 3%, 3.5%. We've seen some Visa and MasterCard business credit cards and rewards-based credit cards that come over with really high interchange rates. So 4% is going to cover all of those possible interchange rates and fees that will come over and just cover that particular transaction rate. And that would be passed over to the customer. The customer can also have the option, and that'll be included on the payment page as well, the option to put in their bank routing number and account number in ACH transaction. ACH transactions are much, much less expensive to process than card transactions. And if you give that particular customer the option to use their bank routing and account number, they will not incur any charges whatsoever on top of whatever that charge is for the printing services. So basically so if they use the card, credit or debit, you would collect that 4%, but we'll bill you for that 4% each day. So that at the end of the month, you will have a merchant processing statement that will have $0.00 with regards to any credit or debit card fees. So this is how the cash discount option looks when put side by side with your current processing charges. Again, we've done the same thing. We just brought everything over. Your rates, your current rates right now, the 2.9 and 25 cents or the 3.4 and 25 cents, you see here 1% for ACH transactions is reflected here. Under cash discount, again, you're not paying any card swipe rates whatsoever under this program. So as you can see here, there is no amount for interchange fee. You can see that there is no amount or rate imposed there for the plus in interchange plus, so it's 0. And based upon your June statement here, in paying $2.09 only for your ACH transactions, you're only going to pay the 0.8% for any transactions. So what that breaks down to is $2.09 for the ACH transactions. $19.99 for our monthly access service gives you a monthly of $22.08 compared to the $631.07 that you're paying right now. Okay, gives you a savings monthly of $608.99. It gives you a $7,300 savings, or that 96.5% annual discount. And look at that 3-year savings down there at the bottom. Over $20,000 in credit card fees would be saved under a cash discount program. Okay, so that raw savings again. Raw savings. I don't know if I explained it on the last slide. The raw savings is actually, it factors in a $240 annual charge. The $240 annual charge is the cost to integrate what we need to integrate into your QuickBooks solution, so that we can go ahead and process those transactions and make sure that the transactions and the data and all of that seamlessly integrates and can be transferred over to your QuickBooks data and be applied and sync along with all of your data with QuickBooks. So it's $240 a year for that. So you'll see what the raw savings um, is there for and why it is less than that $7,300 savings per year. I want to go ahead and take you on over now to that integration piece that we will go ahead and incorporate. And it's basically called ChartZoom. ChartZoom is a payment platform. Does quite a bit more if you needed to from a CRM and application standpoint. But basically, you can use it to just have processing done. And when the processing is done, it simply goes ahead and syncs to any, quite a few accounting programs, of course, Intuit, QuickBooks, and quite a few more that we integrate into seamlessly to where you just simply connect the payment processing application. You're able to sync any invoices or all of them to your current QuickBooks data and setup, and everything is automated. Okay, and it's $20 a year to integrate that. So it definitely will pay for itself, and it will provide again automated billing if need be, recurring payments if need be. It will have that modality to where you can accept an ACH payment or the credit card or debit card option. So all that is in there for you. So we just want to basically make sure we got that out there for you as far as how we integrate. And of course, live demos. Live demos are available. We can get you guys set up for one so you can see how easy and seamless that all is. The advantages of acquiring a merchant account. Right now, you don't have a merchant account. You have an account with QuickBooks, and they're basically payment aggregators who do not set you up with a merchant ID, and there are a lot of limitations there. The advantages of having a merchant account with a merchant ID number with a direct relationship with a merchant bank is your ability to scale the business in many different ways that a QuickBooks is not able to let you do. QuickBooks might have a mobile card reader, whereas Williams Efurd has not only mobile card readers, but other mobile POS terminals, tablet-based solutions, and other different applications that you might find later on down the line as your business grows, that you want to be able to integrate into um, your payment system and your accounting software. There will be some instances where a QuickBooks may not be able to integrate into the solution. So that definitely is something that a merchant account, and given all the different applications that are out there right now um, that you can integrate, there's just a more broader selection and broader ability to integrate. Local access and hands-on service from me, yours truly. Local access is always good to have a local processor. I'm right down to 74. You call me, I'm in the office. You call me, I'm in your office. We also have 24/7 live expert support from U.S. agents, whether it be from Maverick Bank, if you're having some processing issues, if you're having some ChartZoom issues, there is support there as well. We're always on top of everything. I'm always taking a look at your account, making sure everything is running smoothly, making sure there's no problems, making sure under a cash discount program that everything is being billed correctly and everything flows smoothly. Also, there's an eligibility with a direct relationship with a merchant bank to actually appeal to have the interchange rates that are passed through from the card brands actually be looked at and adjusted, possibly lowered. There are independent cost reduction firms out there, and the processors do have the ability to look into it as well, that'll give certain industries and certain businesses um, cost savings on those interchange fees. There are different fee schedules that the card brands put out all the time that could be applied to different industries. But we have a lot of grimy and dishonest and lack of integrity laden processors out there that will not apply that savings or apply those lower rates to your fees in order for you to take advantage of the savings. Or if they do apply it, they won't have you see the savings. They'll make sure that they enjoy that savings and extra profit. So basically, what we're able to do is we have actually taken the transparent stance to deploy an independent cost reduction firm that will audit our merchant processing statements for your first 3 months to a year with us. And what they're going to do is they're going to look at those merchant processing statements. They're going to look at the card mix, the different cards that are used to pay for your services. And they're going to make an appeal to the card brands that your interchange rates that are coming over should actually be lower than what they are based upon the card mix, based upon your lack of refund ratio or chargeback ratios. And they're able to go ahead and put you on a plan to make sure you enjoy all of the different possible rate savings that the card brands might propose. Just another added feature and another way that our client services, the way we take care of our customers, is top rate. We want to make sure you get the best of the best at all times. Jason, if you have any questions for me, the next steps at this point is simple. If you want to have the demo done with Charge Zoom, if you want to have that demo done, we can definitely go ahead and schedule that demo to go ahead and have them come out. Definitely, or not have them come out. We'll basically go ahead and get you on a call, on a Zoom call, and they'll go ahead and they'll demonstrate this tool for you. Very, very easy tool. It's basically the payment platform piece of it, and it allows us to integrate without us having to change out a bunch of stuff in order for you to enjoy lower rates across the board. Okay? So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to give me a call. I'm 951-364-3475. Shoot me an email, all of that good stuff. But I definitely want to thank you so much for the opportunity and the chance to take a look at what we have going on here. Um, at this point, the live demo, and then we can get you applications out to you. Underwriting takes about an hour. We can have you on board within 72 hours. Thank you, Jason. Have a good one.